From the campaign trail to our area, the issue of affordable housing continues to be a topic of concern across the metro for renters and for those managing properties. Tonight, KSHB 41 News reporter Alyssa Jackson continuing those conversations, picking up on an exclusive story we first brought you last night out of Lee's Summit involving the Housing Authority. This as workers for the management group say they're struggling to get assistance for their tenants.
For most of the year, Integrity Capital Management has struggled to pay mortgages on some of their properties. We've received emails, contracts, documents from the company supporting challenges they say aren't all on the tenants, but the Lee's Summit Housing Authority too.
The reality is that, it could be one of my staff members.
We all know affordable housing is precious in today's market, and for some renters, it can feel like a hopeless search.
When you have home, you have hope.
Jerrel Jolly runs a property management company, Integrity Capital Management. Most of the company's renters use housing vouchers, including one longtime tenant who needed some help.
We end up finding a way to assist her to get into the Section 8 housing voucher system based out of Lee's Summit.
Jolly has worked with the Lee's Summit Housing Authority before, so he expected maybe a 2-month delay in getting housing assistance payments started up. But the Housing Authority didn't process the tenant off the waiting list, so there were no payments for months. So between January and April, you guys didn't know that she was in the system?
I didn't know she existed.
Lisa Dickerson became the Housing Authority's executive director in January.
In my months here as the new executive director, I have uncovered a plethora of issues that began before me and persisted under me until staff was completely rotated.
What Dickerson details is a system of dysfunction, including disappearing documents.
Documents were shredded or gotten rid of, that the staff person who's no longer here that was here at that time had to ask repeatedly that Mr. Jolly's staff would send any and all emails that had been sent. And looking at that, it was clear that they had been sending emails to staff that was no longer here.
So his tenant's documents were shredded by previous staff?
I can't say what happened to them, but they were not in this building.
So what you just mentioned, documents were shredded?
Well, we do know we have a shred box that we found documents in, I'll put it that way, of other documents.
And when was that found?
I can't remember, and we're gonna keep it on Mr. Jolly.
Well, Jolly wants to know what happened too. The voucher for the particular property we're focusing on covers 90% of the tenant's rent. But after around 6 months, they were still waiting on a housing assistance payment.
I had to float the capital. I had to take out of my personal finances. I just had to create a way in order to keep servicing the debt.
Last month, the Housing Authority did write him a check for the 6 months of housing assistance payments. That check did not include late fees, about $700 the Housing Authority refuses to pay, even though Jolly has a contract that states the agency does pay late penalties, and there's a policy on the agency's website. You're not going to pay, even though according to your policy you should. How do you justify that? Dickerson said those guidelines have changed.
Alyssa, I gave you this interview not to be made to be the bad guy here.
I asked her to provide the new policy. If you're saying that you guys are playing catch up, that there have been issues that existed before you, what are you guys doing to solve those?
They've already been resolved.
Not Jerrel Jolly's.
It's the principle, right? It's the principle. If we keep letting this go on, small and pop shops like myself won't be able to survive.
On both sides of this, finding and managing affordable housing can have its challenges. For Jerrel Jolly,
we just keep going and going and going and going.
He hopes government agencies can start meeting them halfway. The Lee's Summit Housing Authority director told me in our interview that the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development sends housing assistance payments to them by the 1st of the month. And their agency has until the 10th of the month to disperse the funds. Well, a HUD spokesperson told me that no such policy exists. They also said that they've received complaints about the Lee's Summit Housing Authority, but they have no open investigations at this time. Alyssa Jackson, KSHB 41 News.